Perfect. Welcome everyone. Thank you for taking the time to jump on and support Leidy's launch. I know that she's super excited. She is also very nervous. So we do encourage you to just listen in with an open mind. We are going to be sharing what we do here at the Soul Project. So basically, Leidy has jumped into a completely new business venture, business and health venture. So some of you may or may not have seen her posting recently, which is potentially why you are here if you've shown a direct interest, if you're watching the recording back, or also if you've been invited, it purely just means that she cares. So thank you for taking the time to jump on, and we just here, there are a few of us that are going to be sharing tonight about what our entire Soul Project mission is all about. And we will hear from Leidy a little bit later in the video. So my name's Ashley. I've been a part of the Soul Project now for about 2 years. I actually met Leidy online through Facebook, so it's been a beautiful journey and I'm so excited to launch her tonight. So basically what we are, the Soul Project really is in essence a program where we are really up-leveling life. You know, we really are taking life to the next level. So we're an online program where we work with products as well, whole food, holistic products. And we also work with brand ambassadors who want to work with us as well to create an extra income. So basically, we have 2 containers, 2 doors in which this might suit you or someone else. So definitely keep an open mind. If it's not for you, that's totally okay too. We do ask that you do obviously share this with anyone that you think this would suit as well, and send them back to Leidy. It definitely would help. So definitely we do have a program, a product, and also a business that we share, because you know it is so prevalent in today's world that we really are not thriving in this life. You know, we're stuck in jobs that we don't enjoy. We're stuck on minimum wage most of the time, where we have to work 40 to 50 years in order to actually enjoy our life and retire on a small income. We are getting sicker. We are getting more overweight. We are getting more mentally ill as well. There is, as a society, we are seeing mental health on the rise, depression, anxiety, joint pain. We've got all different conditions coming up as well. So we really are here to help people level up in life and stop the suffering, because we've suffered for far too long and it's time to start enjoying our life. So we've created this to help people really create more fulfillment in life, more enjoyment in life, more of the things that we want to say yes to, rather than saying no because we're broke, or because we're time poor and we don't have time, or because we have to put our kids in daycare and go to that job that we don't enjoy. We are all about more fulfillment and more enjoyment. So firstly, I'm going to explain the program that we work with, and then we'll have some other ladies share about our beautiful business structure as well, and how we can create more financial freedom through this as well as a container. And then, of course, right at the end, we'll hear from Leidy, her story, and why she decided to jump in the Soul Project. So basically, our program consists of mind, body, and soul, because we know all 3 things. We need all 3 things to really help us thrive in life. We really need those 3 things, and if we're just focusing on one, it's likely that we're going to fall out of balance. So we really do keep a really tight container of mind, body, and spirit. So we've got things like recipes in our program, hundreds of healthy, family-friendly recipes in our program. We've got meal plans, shopping lists. We've got cleanse and detox guides for those who want a cleanse and a detox. We've got things like shred guides, so 8-week programs for anyone who is looking for excessive weight loss. We have an 8-week challenge as well in our program. And we also have the mindfulness component, because that is so, so important when we are looking at holistic health as a whole. We do need to look at the mindfulness component. So we have mindset tools in there, self-love guides, gratitude guides, all of those things that are going to help fill your mind with more positive thoughts, because we do know that thoughts are what's going to manifest. When we're feeling better, we are creating a healthier and broader, happier life. So we do focus on all of those elements. Now, we do also work with a product called Juice Plus. Juice Plus is an American brand. We've been around for almost 30 years now, so it has been on the market a very long time, and it is all natural. It's all whole food. There's nothing but whole food inside there, which is what I love, because right now we're grabbing what's quick, what's convenient for us. Right now, we're not nourishing our bodies. In today's world, we are seeing so much suffering, so much illness, mentally, physically, and emotionally. We are not nourishing our bodies. We are living such fast-paced worlds, because most of the time, let's face it, we have to work 2 or 3 jobs to help sustain and survive. So we are not nourishing our bodies. We are grabbing the quickest thing. We're filling our bodies, we're filling our stomach, but we're not filling it full of the whole food, plant-based fruits and vegetables that we really need. So our program does focus on getting more whole food into your body and crowding out the crap that does not belong in our body and our mind. So Juice Plus, it really is the essence of 33 vine-ripened whole fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Now, some of you may have seen Leidy post some of these. Some of you may have been following her journey since starting. And I know these are what they look like in essence. I know I was super skeptical when I saw these, because I was not in any way a vitamin person. I really didn't want supplements or vitamins, because I really believe that we need to get everything from whole food, and most people are like that. You know, we really believe that we should get everything from whole food. But because of the way that our fruit and veg is farmed at the moment, we're not seeing the amount of nutrition that we really should in our bodies. So Juice Plus really is the essence of whole, organic, vine-ripened fruits and vegetables picked at its peak ripeness. Now, when I say peak ripeness, most of your store-bought fruits and vegetables that you're buying from the supermarket right now have generally been picked 4 to 6 weeks too early. So it's not getting that chance to ripen yet on the vine. And what happens is it sits in cold storage sheds for months and months. It's gas ripened, sprayed with all different chemicals to make it look beautiful and shiny, and we're ingesting that. So we think that we're doing a great job by eating our fruits and vegetables that we're buying from the store. Unless we're buying organic, it's likely that we're deficient in something, and we're really not nourishing our bodies the way that we are designed to have that nourishment. So Juice Plus really is the essence of 33 vine-ripened whole fruits and vegetables picked at its peak ripeness. What they do is extract the water. So they juice it all in a big blender, extract the water out of the juice, and then you're left with the beautiful phytonutrients, the micro powder, the micronutrients. So you're left with the powder that in essence is put into a vegan capsule. So all of our products are vegan. We only have 3, so we're not a catalog company. We don't have millions and millions, because we don't need all of that stuff. We just need to come back to whole food, basic whole food. And we really do need to bridge that gap between what we're eating and what we should be eating. And Juice Plus is the essence of what we should be eating and what we are eating. It does bridge that gap. So 33 whole fruits and vegetables inside a capsule. If you've got children, this is the most amazing company to partner with, because they do sponsor children for free. So we all know that children are fussy. They are very fussy eaters. It's quite hard to get all of their fruits and vegetables in on a daily basis. So they give you free kids products every time that you order our premium or our fruit and veg option. So the Free Kids products is basically the chewables. So the chewable forms that you may see in vitamins as well. These are definitely not a vitamin. In fact, they are absorbed within the bloodstream in the body within about 10 minutes of taking it. It's used on a cellular and DNA level. It's bioavailable to our cells, which means unlike most multivitamins that you may be using, most of it is synthetic. It's not recognized by the body. So it's not being absorbed by the body like whole food would be. Because this is all plants, it's all fruits and vegetables, the body recognizes it and it knows what to do with it. So it goes to work inside the body. It heals and renews the cells. It gives the cells a chance to regenerate. So basically you're going to see all different, we're going to hear from a few different stories tonight as well of how this has impacted their life. But basically anything from joint pain to skin to weight loss, chronic fatigue, autoimmune conditions, any of that sort of stuff that's going on in the body generally stems from a deficiency or inflammation in the body. So the Free Kids products do have a gummy form. It's just getting 26 varieties of fruits and vegetables inside their body in a gummy form. It's mixed with tapioca starch, which means it's all vegan as well. So there's no animal products in there, which is beautiful. Now, we do also work with a vegan omega. Now, our body needs omegas to thrive. We do need essential fatty acids. It is an omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So it's not just your omega-3, and you're getting it from a sustainable vegan source. It's completely plant-based. There are no fish inside there. So it's insane. We have better eye health, better brain health, better, it's great for depression, anxiety, all of those things, our skin, our hair, our nails, omegas are amazing for. We also have plant-based shakes. Now, plant-based shakes are our carbohydrates, our macronutrients. If you're skipping meals throughout the day, if you're too busy and you're just leaving the house with a piece of toast hanging out of your mouth, the plant-based shakes are amazing because they are filling you up full of the essential nutrients that you really need on a daily basis. So they've got things like spirulina, yucca, mushroom powder, pomegranate, alfalfa sprouts. You've got so many different things in there, and they also come with a natural mood enhancer inside those as well. So I believe the US also has bars as well. So there's a few different things in our program, but basically our program is a container of getting more whole food in the body and really nourishing all areas of our health, mind, body, and soul. So when you purchase the products, you do also access our free program, which is what I explained before, our Soul Project program. And you're in that program for life. So it's sustainable. You don't have to ever diet again. You don't have to go on these crazy eating diets. This is about getting back to basics, about getting more whole food into yours and your family's life as well. So we're going to actually hear a few stories. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to shoot over to Dee. Now, Dee's going to share what she's found since being in our program and products. She's been on the program for quite a while. She has a phenomenal story. So we're so excited to hear. Thank you, Dee.
Thank you so much, Ashley. I want to start by saying congrats on your launch, in case I forget later. I'm sure you're going to do amazing. For you to even be here, is outstanding. I already know you're going to change lives because somebody like you changed my life. They joined this mission, started sharing on Facebook. I saw a post and it changed my life. I was born sick. A few things. I have Crohn's, colitis, fibromyalgia, rheumatoid arthritis. I have a heart condition, other stuff. But Crohn's is like my major thing. And we know food heals, like Ashley said, food heals. So all my life, we've tried to get more nutrition. But the more I ate, the better I ate, the sicker I got. And we just didn't know why. It's because I couldn't break the stuff down. And what do doctors do when you're nutrition, poor? They give you vitamins. And my body didn't recognize the vitamins, So the more drugs and vitamins they gave me. Then I started going into liver failure because, you know, your liver's trying to get this crap out your body. It doesn't recognize it. And it was just a vicious cycle. So anyway, by the time this came along, I was just poor. I was bedridden, pretty much. I could be in no light. I had migraines all the time. You know, all the stuff that you have from bad nutrition or no nutrition, I guess, I had. My joint pain was worse. Everything was worse. I was not sleeping ever. I mean, literally, I would be up for days. I've been in the hospital a couple of times for exhaustion, just from not sleeping from pain. So once these came in my life, right away, things start to change. And probably the first week, the first thing we noticed was that I had more energy because before I could move. I mean, I was exhausted all the time. When you have autoimmune illnesses, your body is fighting itself all the time, and it's exhausting. So I went from eventually feeling a little better. Daily migraines went to maybe once a week, and this year I think I had 2. Everything just improved. My joint pain is really great. I mean, it's rheumatoid arthritis, so it still hurts. Like today, it sucks. It's cold in Chicago and it hurts. But I'm sitting up, which is something I could never do. You know, so it's a great improvement. I'm looking forward to a lifetime of this. I know I'm going to be ill. There's no cure currently for anything that I have. But considering the fact that now I actually get the nutrition that I need because my body absorbs it, I don't have to break it down. And which is a real plus because I lost my colon in all of this. So that's a whole nother thing. And now I can actually I'm getting more nutrition now with no colon and through this program and these products than I have in my life, in my entire life. So everybody's astounded. My doctor's astounded. I'm like a walking miracle. So that's why I said, I know you will change lives because they sent me home to let nature take its course. That's it. That's what they told me. Go home, here's some pain pills, do your best to survive. We hope you make it. And I'm here thanks to these products and this program. So change lives, girl. That's my story.
Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much for sharing, Dee. We're actually going to hear from Tanya now, and Tanya's going to share a little bit, shift gears a little bit. I know she's got an amazing product story, which she's going to share as well, but she also is going to switch gears and help explain about our business and how we can create an extra income through our business structure as well through helping lives just like Dee. So we'd love to hear from you. Thanks, Tanya.
Thanks, Ash. Hi, everybody. I'm Tanya. Yeah, I have an amazing product story. I'm still blown away by Dee's. I don't hear it very often, but when I do, it brings tears. I'm just blessed by you, beautiful. I have had a very, not quite so traumatic as Dee, but I also had an autoimmune disorder and I had chronic pain every day. So I was struggling with pain on a daily basis. I also had pain in my hands. So I had a lot of joint pain and the doctors put down as, you know, it's just arthritis, which when you're in your 30s is not such a great diagnosis to get, right? So I had this. I also had my autoimmune disorder that was creating chronic pain for me. I also had adrenal fatigue and leaky gut. So I had massive exhaustion like I'd never known before. I would struggle really to get through every single day, waking up in the morning and not feeling like I'd slept at all, and then ending up asleep on the couch by 4 or 5 o'clock every day, and then I'd be in bed by 8 o'clock. So life was pretty tough. My hair was falling out in handfuls. I had dermatitis all over my body in different places that would come and go. I had a rash on my foot that was just not healing. It just kept getting bigger and bigger. And I had all sorts of other things going on. Obviously, leaky gut means that I had a confused bowel. I had a lot of cramps. I had a lot of pain, a lot of nausea, and I had headaches to boot. So, and then of course I had a whole lot of other things going on because my immune system was suppressed. It was really compromised. So I had constant cold sores, UTIs and thrush on a regular basis. So my doctor was like my best friend. I spent a lot of time at my doctor's and constantly on antibiotics. And, you know, my husband laughs at me because similar to Dee, I was given a prescription of supplements, which were meant to be really good for me, but it was honestly, the bowl was bigger than my cereal bowl every morning. So he thought it was hilarious. And of course, all it was doing was filling my body up with toxins, because most of those are synthetic anyway. So, and it was doing nothing for me. I was getting no benefits whatsoever. Nothing was changing. And so when I watched my beautiful friend, who was also suffering and getting better on these fruit and veggie capsules, I'm like, really? Fruits and veggies? Yeah, I totally got that fruits and veggies are nature's medicine, but I still didn't get how does that like heal the body? I didn't really understand it, but I thought, right, if it's working for her, I'm just going to give it a go. I'm pretty much a story person, and if it works for someone else, it's got to work for me, right? And honestly, after 2 days, I was a different girl. And, you know, for me, it's been over 2 years now, and they literally saved my life. I didn't have, my chronic pain left me after 2 weeks. My hair started growing back and my skin had cleared in 2 months. And, you know, and then talking about my hand pain, I mean, I don't get pain in my hands anymore, and that was only after about 6 months. So it's just been getting better and better. Life has just improved so much. And I do call these my lifesavers, because they are my lifesavers. They also supported my daughter with her mental health journey. She was incredibly unwell and had all sorts of things going on, and it's improved her mood so much. And that was just for the free product. So our life has been absolutely blessed. And of course, at the time, and like, you know, Ash said, yes, I'm going to switch gears a little bit and talk about the business, because I'm super passionate about this incredible program and this amazing product. But I'm also super passionate about this incredible business, because this business also changed my life. I was really, so I'm a social worker, that's my background, and I was watching people die. And I wanted to support people to live. I think people need to be able to live a life that they want to live, right? So, you know, and I just watched my dad pass away with cancer, and I thought, this isn't right. And of course, social work, it's all about prevention. But so much of what we do is about being the ambulance at the bottom of the cliff. And by then it's too late, you know. So I saw this as an amazing way to prevent illness, but also to set people up for an amazing future. So for me, I was pretty much stuck down the bottom in a corporate world, stuck in a traditional business company. And, you know, like Ash said, I was capped on my income. No, I wasn't on minimum wage, but I was capped at the highest point because of my degree, and I wasn't going to get any higher. And of course, my husband was also working full time, and we just were not getting ahead. But, you know, and we just looked at our income and just thought, how are we ever going to get the dreams that we really wanted to have? We just felt like nothing was ever going to change for us, that, you know, it just felt like we were capped. The other thing is we were stuck. We really wanted to be able to travel a lot more, and we were stuck by only having a certain amount of time every year that we could take to travel. And of course, if we took any more than that, we weren't going to get paid for that. And so we thought, how are we going to create our dreams if this isn't going to happen? So what I thought I would do was what most people do, is you apply for a job higher up in the company, right? So that's what I did. I didn't get it, you know, because there's so much competition. I mean, you know, the higher up that you go in the company, the less opportunity there is for a job, and often the more people apply for it. And it's not just inside the company, but it's also outside of the company. So I felt really stuck. What do? I didn't have the right qualifications. I didn't have the right experience. I didn't have the right skills. You know, and I thought, what else can we do? So I looked at, okay, let's be a CEO of our own company, because how many people get to be a CEO of their own company, right? So we looked at a franchise, $400,000 just for the investment, which was crazy. I just didn't get that. And then you'd be lucky if you even earned anything within your first 5 years of being in the business. So everything that you earn, you put straight back in again. So when I saw this business opportunity, it made complete sense to me. And I thought, wow, this is actually an opportunity for us to be a CEO of our own company. And with the investment that is so tiny, and to be paid in your first month and actually pay all of that back in your first month just blew my mind. I thought, wow, how can anyone say no to this? It was just madness that anyone would say no, it's not for me. And so I also really loved the fact that there was no competition, and I didn't have to be skilled, I didn't have to be experienced. They didn't care that I was a social worker. They didn't care if if I had been someone who had a disability that couldn't actually go out to work. If I was a mum, I was a mum at home with kids. I do have children. I've got 4 children and 2 stepchildren. And I wanted to be at home, of course, like we do as mums, but it meant that I could actually be at home with my daughter, and it didn't matter that I had a degree. It doesn't matter what you do, because we all come in with at the same place, and we all get training. We all get supported to actually grow to where it is that we want to be, to grow our business and to earn an income that we want to earn. And the other cool thing about it is there's no caps. It's unlimited. So everything if I decide I want to earn like a passive income that's going to pay me into my future and to give me a really secure retirement and mean that I can travel the world, which is amen what I'm doing, I can do that. But if you just want to create like a little bit of income, you can do that too. Like if you just want $200 to $500 a month just to go out for dinner or go away for a weekend or something, you can do that as well. So that was the beauty of this. You're totally in control of what it is that you want to do with this. And so I was like, yeah, let's get in. And I was in within 4 days. But I was a little skeptical. There was something that I was a bit concerned about, having kind of experience in the past with this. And that was, I don't want to be that person who was going to harass my friends. Like, I don't want to be like, someone walks in, I walk in the room and they're like, oh my God, it's a Juice Plus lady, let's run. I didn't want to be her, and I didn't want to scare all my friends away. So I was concerned about this. But what I realized was, actually, you don't have to harass your friends. In fact, we don't want you to harass your friends. If you're harassing your friends, then it's not going to work for you. So all I did was I just reached out to 3 of my friends, my customers, and I just, people who really needed the support, who understood the business, who absolutely loved the product and wanted to share this with other people as well. That's all I did, 3 people. And then they reached out to 3 people, and then they reached out to 3 people. And before you know it, I've got this beautiful big team of people around me who are doing the same as what I do, who are valuing this as much as me, that are supporting themselves to change their life and create the life that they want, but also helping others to do the same thing. So I absolutely love this. I love this business. I love how it works, and I love how much it can support other people in their life. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to pass you on over to the lovely Maxine, and she's going to share with you a little bit about why she decided to say yes to this. She was one of my first friends that I decided that I wanted to share this with. She was also a customer of mine, but she completely understood the business model. So take it away, Max.
Hi everyone. Yes, I'm really happy to share my business story. I had been on the products for a little while. I was having great results with them. I've pretty much healed my asthma on the products. So for me, the products were absolutely fantastic. And basically my background is I'm a registered nurse, and I had taken a lot of time out of my career to raise my 2 daughters. During that time, I had moved into upskilling myself in a couple of natural health modalities. And I basically was introduced to the product and the business at a really perfect time in my life, because I really knew that I didn't want to go back to nursing. I was basically becoming an empty nester. My children were getting to the stage of moving out. I really couldn't see myself going back into nursing because it really didn't align with my values at all. I really wanted to work with people holistically, mind, body and soul. And I really, so I went into my own private practice as a natural health practitioner and started my own business doing that, which was really good because it did align a lot better with how I wanted to work with people. And that was good, but at the same time it was starting to occur to me that it was still very much like a normal job, where I had to go and spend an hour to earn an hour. In fact, in your own business it's worse than that, because you obviously, anyone who's run their own business, you actually spend a lot of time on the business stuff as well as working in the business. So it's, there's a lot of extra time that you're not even getting paid for, so not so good. And I was really at a point in my life where I'm 54, and I was looking at the fact that, you're not going to live forever, and you actually have to make every day count. And I really was starting to feel like I want freedom. I want to be able to live my life. I want to be in control of my time and control of who I work with and when I work. And I wanted to create, the thing that really made the biggest sense to me about this business was creating that passive income going forward, so that as I kind of move into that phase where I'm going to have grandchildren, I'm going to be creating an income which is going to give me a lot of freedom and a lot of ability to give my time back to my family and do the things that I really want to do. With my own children, it was really sad that they didn't really see very much of their grandparents because they were working, and they were awesome grandparents, but they just weren't really able to be there. They had no time freedom. And for me, that was huge. That's not going to be me. So I was really determined to build something that was going to give me that flexibility and that time to be there for my family. So yeah, I mean, I think, anyone out there that's looking at this, we kind of bank on the fact that we're going to have time later to do the things that we want. And that kind of makes me quite sad, because where I'm standing at my stage of life, I can see a lot of people don't actually end up getting that time. And it's really sad. They've worked and worked and worked and worked. And the time that they thought they were going to enjoy their lives and kick back and have that retirement, sometimes they don't even get that, or they're not in good health, so they can't enjoy it. So I would say, the time is now. Make your life your best life now, because we're all, every day is a gift, really. So yeah, that's what I'd like to say. And I'm not sure who I'm passing to. Is it Leidy that I'm passing to?
Yeah.
Am I muted? Can you guys hear me? Yes, I'm off mute. Okay. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and thank you for being here. Everyone who spoke on the team, thank you so much. Your stories are so powerful. I was super drawn to this primarily for the business aspects. I had been researching a lot of companies with a similar business model, and I love the idea of the model, but I couldn't align with the product. And Ashley was always posting, still is, beautiful photos at the beach and just always out in nature. And that just drew me in. So I was really interested in the business aspect. And then when she told me the simplicity of the product, I was like, oh, that's so perfect. So I jumped on as a customer first, because I had to feel aligned with the product. And like everyone else, I felt amazing results very quickly. And so I have rheumatoid arthritis, super painful. It's super painful right now. My omegas are on the way, so I'm hoping that will help. And I've been on the shakes and the food capsules for a few weeks now, and already I feel so much more energetic. I have to turn my mind off at night because I'm so naturally energized. I have this mental clarity. I didn't even know my mind was foggy. So I'm just feeling better and cleaner all along. So I'm really excited to see how I feel after the 4-month blood cell renewal. And I'm really hoping to, I'm looking forward to not having this joint pain. So yeah, I'm really excited because this arthritis is super painful. And yeah, I'm super excited for this opportunity.
That's so beautiful. And I also wanted to congratulate you for taking that leap, because I know that something like this, it's so new, it's so different. We see all the time all these different social media, Facebook posts And actually, this is a perfect example that you do not need to know a lot of people in your life or in your circle or hassle your friends, because before this opportunity, Leidy and I did not know each other, and we still haven't met each other. So I'm excited to be on this journey with you and help you through this journey. And as you can see, we've got a team of hundreds worldwide. So you've probably heard some different accents. We are a global, worldwide company, and we really are reaching out and changing the world through better health and better financial freedom. So basically how we share this business, I know that that we've just got a little bit of time and then we will let you go. So I'm just going to share a little bit briefly about how we get paid in this, because that is essentially what everyone wants to know. How do we make money in this business model, in this structure? So basically we get paid by, obviously exactly how Leidy was sharing, we get paid by using the products and program. We get paid by sharing our results. So like Leidy shared, Facebook post is what drew her into mind. So creating curiosity, creating sharing. You know, if you found a great shampoo or a great face cream, or you ate at a beautiful restaurant, or you watched a great movie, we are always recommending and referring naturally without being paid. This is a natural, organic human process, right? We actually get paid to share this. So this is a beautiful model that, just like your shampoo or your hand cream or your favorite movie, we are getting paid to recommend this to people who are looking to upgrade their health. Anyone who is suffering in any of those conditions, anything at all, mental health, physical health, or anyone who is suffering financially and really unhappy in where they are in their current situation, whether you're a mum, a stay-at-home mum that wants an income to stay home longer with your babies, whether you're someone who is just sick of working 9 to 5 every single day like Groundhog Day, this is for you. So this is what we do. We share and recommend something, and we share something like this that may or may not be for you. So it's like a gift that we're offering to loads and loads of people. If people open this gift, it's beautiful, you know, and if you don't run with it and you don't open it, that's totally okay as well. So it really is a constant sharing business. So we're using it, we're sharing our results, we're sharing our journey, and then we're also recommending it. And that is purely just through connection. So anyone that is suffering in any of those areas, we are connecting and sharing our journey all the time. So that's how we share this. And we do also get paid 3 ways in this business. Now, we get paid a retail profit from the products themselves and the programs. Every time you are connecting a customer to our products, to our program, you are being paid directly into your bank account. Now, this is not something that you need to stock any product. You do not need to stock or invoice or do any of that crazy stuff. Juice Plus head office takes care of all of that hard stuff. All you need to do, it costs literally $50 US to enter this business. You get all of this training, all of this support. You get the ordering software to access from your phone or your laptop. So literally, if someone wants to order this or jump in or wants to join this mission with us, then you can literally enter their details from your phone and the head office will take care of everything else for you. So it is a beautiful way to be able to be paid a retail profit on everything that you are directly helping everyone in your life. And then we also get paid a percentage. Now, that is a passive income that lands in your bank account whether you are working or not. So because you've built a team, you've built this business so wide that you end up being paid on a performance bonus recognition from your team's performance. So in 4 or 5 years, if you build this really strong, you can definitely step back and retire yourself. So currently right now, I'm in Bali in Indonesia. I've been traveling for a couple of years and I can literally choose my hours and work anywhere in the world. And I know that my team is constantly always building and sharing and growing. So it's a beautiful way to build up a passive income and to retire yourself early so that you don't have to go back to work, so that you are earning a residual passive income, whether you're showing up or not. which is the ultimate dream. And so we also get paid the third way, which is bonuses, which is landing in our bank account now. This is our now money. So bonuses really come from when you reach different levels in our company. The levels, as Tanya was mentioning, is unlimited. We do have an unlimited cap. There's no limit on how far you want to go or how far you want to outgrow anyone in this company. Our bonuses start from $100 all the way to $10,000. At the top position, when you reach our top position, currently in the US, you also receive our free health insurance, which is an amazing benefit, I know, in the US. So we have some crazy, crazy payment structures. And if you want more information on a real detailed structure, definitely reach out to Leidy and we can get you a detailed structure as well. If that's something that you want to learn more about, we can definitely talk to you more about that in more detail. But lastly, I think that is it. Thank you very, very much for taking the time tonight to jump on to support Leidy or to watch this recording back. Thank you for your time. And really, if any of this has resonated with you, definitely get your questions answered. I cannot recommend this enough. I sat on the fence for about 1 year of really being unhappy in my job. I was working 50 to 60 hours a week in hospitality. Anyone that's worked in hospitality knows that you cannot do that for 40 or 50 years of your life and be happy. So I got into that to quit hospitality and work on my dreams and living my dreams. So if you do have dreams, passions, goals, and if any of this makes sense or resonates with you, or even the products, and you want to start with the products as well, we really encourage you to reach out to Leidy and get your questions answered and jump in. What's the worst that can happen? We definitely are real people with real stories, and we really are just here to share our mission and our journey from our hearts. So thank you very much for your time, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.